I don't know what position Silencer, Earthshaker, or Slaughter are at this point, so it's a pretty interesting drafting phase. This is, by the way, Game 2 of BG.Vitality versus Not Sorry. As you can see, BG.Vitality won Game 1.
Dire team pick.
And they go with a third pick, Ember Spirit here. Yeah, sorry about that. That was some real brokeback shit. Alright. We're good now, though. That's all that matters.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
The Rubik pickup. I'm trying to think. They probably are just using that to block potential picks that they see. Rubik's not the greatest against Silencer because you get globaled and you can't steal global unless Silencer is extremely bad at the game. Or you buy Lotus. But, or I guess Greaves, but Greaves are expensive. I mean, but they're about the same price as Lotus, aren't they? So, but I mean, you're trying to get a 4,000 gold item on Rubik. Which, if you're getting a 4,000 gold item, you'd like it to be eggs. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, stealing chains is pretty good. And Ember Spirit spells. It's just Elder Titan, stealing Echo Stomp, or Spirit. They're both really good if you have the other one. But you can only have one at a time. And then, I mean, Elder Titan ult's just good to have. But Silencer makes the game kind of hard.
Dire team pick.
They go with a Brewmaster. So I'm about 95% sure that this Brewmaster is going offlane. Alright. I mean, yeah, he makes whatever carry that Not Sorry decide to pick. He makes the game really annoying for them.
5 seconds
because of Drunken Haze being a bitch to play against. It is awful. Get the blind chance and the slow, and he just presses it for free. It has such a low cooldown. I think it's, I don't know what it is at level 1. I know it goes down to like 5 seconds or something dumb. So it looks, so they have a lot of mid-game here with their draft. So Not Sorry have a couple options. They could either try to contest the mid-game with their own mid-game, which they have Slaughter and they have Earthshaker, and Rubik's kind of okay. Or they could go and just try and pick a mid-hero and a carry hero. Timbersaw. So Timbersaw doesn't give a shit about Brewmaster, for one. And he just never right clicks, so what's the point of Drunken Haze? But he's not is this mid? Mid Timbersaw against Ember? Is that good?
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Ember has a lot of magic, and Timbersaw is all like pure, so he can't burn the shield really easily. And Timbersaw just gets eaten by the magic damage, and then reactive armor just kind of. It might be safe lane. Might be safe lane Timber. That's possible. So they ban out. Yeah, they it's probably a safe lane Timber. That has to be here. So BG.Vitality think that it is a. Unless they go offlane Timber, safe lane Slaughter, support Shaker Rubik. That's also possible. There's a lot of different options on the side of Not Sorry here for their draft. It's a very well constructed so far, it looks like. In terms of their own cohesiveness and their flexibility in where they lane and what their positions are. Yeah, but BG.Vitality think that Not Sorry still needs a mid, so they ban the TA. Could be looking towards something like Invoker or Puck. Maybe. Or they could also not.
Dire team pick.
And the Anti-Mage banned out. Yeah, Anti-Mage.
Radiant team pick.
Monkey King. I still have no idea where anybody's laning on the side of Not Sorry. I have absolutely no clue. I think it's Monkey King mid. Monkey King mid would be okay against Ember Spirit because you
10
outrange him
seconds
as a
remaining.
melee hero, so you can still go poor man's. And Ursa's coming
You
out.
now
So
select your hero.
so it was not Sorry who had the Ursa last game, and now BG.Vitality had the Ursa. So Ursa is good against Timber because he can lock him down and he does burst physical. So he gets through the reactive armor pretty quick. He kind of has... He might have problems getting kited this game. But... we'll see. So it looks like... So Rhino was the safe laner last game. So it looks like it's going to be Monkey King safe. I don't remember what the other rules were because I just kind of spectated for a short amount of time. I'm not totally sure other than it looks like it's a position 1 monkey. We're going to find out though, very shortly. Why do I have a FPS counter on? Whatever, we're going to live with it. Give me have almost good FPS. Alright, so time for some introductions. On the side of BG.Vitality, we have Cam playing the Ursa. We have Frosty Nevis, sponsored by Miku herself on the Elder Titan. We have Fred playing the Silencer. On Brewmaster, we have Uxie. It does look like it's offlane Brewmaster. Okay, that makes sense. And we have Red Alert playing Ember Spirit middle lane. On the side of Not Sorry, we have Rhino playing Monkey King. Is he gonna? He might be going mid. So it's Rhino going mid. And it's Timbersaw going safe lane. Okay, so we have Never, I think is how I pronounce that. NVR, Never. Never's easier to say. I'm going to call him Never. He can correct me later if he gets mad. Playing Timbersaw. Dr. Jekyll, that's a good name, is playing Earthshaker. We have Inquisitor, sponsored by his mom, playing Rubik. And we have Craigle? Craigle. That says Craigle. Craigle.YoungGravy. Playing Slardar. Also, he's sponsored by the actual G2A, so that's neat. And says rude. HGFL, indeed. Alright, so it looks like passive rune stage. Everybody gets 2. Everybody's happy. Maybe everybody's not happy, I don't know. I don't know what their feelings are. Alright, so lanes. What are these lanes? Monkey King middle. Timbersaw safe lane with Rubik. Off lane Slardar and Earthshaker, it looks like. Or Slardar might just be roaming. So it is core, so it is off lane Shaker. And it is support Slardar. That's the one thing I was so curious about. And Slardar is actually just kind of bully this Elder Titan out. Frosty Nevis taking, but they're about taking even damage. Craigle has to be careful, but he still has a couple stuns left in him. I just heard some stuff happen. Oh, he got the damage. The Rhino is hitting something. That looked kind of funny. Oh, they're still bullying. There's so much bully happening over here. These Frosty Nevis and Craigle are just kind of duking it out. They're playing their own game. And they don't give a shit about anybody. They're just going to kind of run at each other. Alright, they're making me miss action. So, top lane. Alright, they're still running at each other. Top lane. Brewmaster is doing Brewmaster things. Timbersaw doesn't give a shit because he's Timbersaw and he can just press other buttons that he has. Also, Brewmaster didn't skill Drunken Haze, so I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Alright, so are they... they might be done hitting each other. Alright. Craigle's just out. And we got what looks like a 1v1 here. We got Fred on the Silencer versus Dr. Jekyll. I feel like this lane is really hard for Earthshaker. Especially since he did skill Glaives, and Glaives is a good spell. But Ember Spirit's bottom?
Swarms
oh.
over me.
So it looks like they're trying to rotate their lanes. There was a gank on middle lane that I missed. But it looks like they want Ursa to mid instead of an Ember Spirit to go bottom. which is
Soldier's fortune.
probably... I don't know. I don't know if Ursa does better than Ember Spirit in that lane. I feel like Ember Spirit gets more just because he can press E and then not get hit, maybe. I don't know. I think Monkey King's just hard to lane against as anybody. Unless you're like Sniper, maybe. But yeah, they're gonna have the Ursa mid again. He's just still gonna face tank these Jingu hits. And he's gonna give him the Jingu again. And he's gonna get ganked again. 3-man gank coming out here. Rubik and Slaughter. Oh, but a great counter initiation coming out from Frosty Nivis. 3-man stops that gank in its tracks. Got on the Timber Boy here. So Timber Saw, closing gun on his mana boots, just getting pretty decent amount out of this lane. I think Uxie has realized that skilling Drunken Haze means literally nothing in this lane. He'd rather have burst, the magical damage. So he's going to max Thunderclap. Just smart of him. This mid lane is a shit show. There's a lot of heroes here. Monkey King has got 1,000 gold, and Rhino's just not. He's not spending that. That's fine. But Inquisitor and Kragel's leaving. So Inquisitor's just kind of sitting here waiting for something to happen. And Frosty Nevis is also waiting for something to happen. Oh. They killed Earthshaker. I missed that. Alright. So Inquisitor tried to rotate in to save the Earthshaker, but it was not enough. As Ember Spirit has spells that are good.
Double duty.
They have a lot of magic damage, actually, with not having a lot of levels on these two heroes. I don't think Earthshaker can really lane here. He's going to try, though. We're going to see. Oh, yeah, I think he's realizing that he can't lane unless he's under tower. This 1v1, it's a little bit hard for Brew because Brewmaster is a strength hero. And Timbersaw is this button. Pretty good. Making strength heroes really sad. But this is what Ursa can do. He can just actually win man fights. Is he going to get a kill here? Oh. The salve saves Rhino. Barely. And it looks like he is going to get returned. Oh, he tried to snipe him with the spirit there. But Ursa might get returned on. He's going to use his own salve and get out. Man, the saves. Oh, but Stomp? Oh, Rhino eventually does get taken out. There's a lot of action here in this mid lane. Timbersaw is getting a lot of money. He basically has Soul Ring. I think he has Soul Ring. Yeah, he has Soul Ring now. Just got the money for it. Meanwhile, Uxie has Boots. Trying to go for his Blink Dagger. He probably should get a Quelling Blade, I want to say. They neither of them are Quelling Blade. Actually, yeah, it's not a big deal. But if he gets, what's happening here? Alright, we got... Oh, he just feeds him the last hit. Oh, it's baited, maybe? Yeah, I initially underestimated the amount that Fury Swipes actually does, even at level 1. He's also maxing Earthshock, because he wants to be able to get that slow out, so he can chase the Monkey King.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Visitor is still floating around here on the Rubik. He took Null Field at level 3, which is something... Usually if you take Null Field, I feel like you take it at 4, because level 1 Fade Bolt's not good. But level 2 Fade Bolt's, like, usable. But the magic resistance is good this game. You have Elder Titan, reducing magic resistance. You have Ember Spirit's damage. You have Brewmaster's damage. And you have Silencer's damage. His glaives are pure, but everything else is magical. The curse and the last word. And Ursa's just going to man up here. Rhino is going to miss the stun, but he's going to throw out the ultimate, which does force Cam to back up. But he no longer has an ultimate. But he is getting a quill. I feel like he... Get a button here. Alright, so... He is actually doubling the CS on the Ursa. And Timbersaw's CS is actually much better than Ember Spirit's. And VR, but he might die. Oh, I'm missing this. Is he got splitted on. And he's going to stun up here, I think. Oh, is reactive rearmor going to be active rearmor? He's...
Radiant's top tower is
Oh
under attack.
my... Okay, he's dead. I was like, reactive armor can't be that broken, but Brewmaster has a button that does magic. So, it worked out in the end. But he did commit split for that, so that is the first split of the game, but if you can get a kill out of it, then it is worth it. Timbersaw's still doing very, very nicely on CS. He's well on his track to a nice quick Bloodstone. Meanwhile, Cam and Rhino are still just kind of duking it out here. This is a manly lane of men. But Kragel's looping around, so... Could see Cam getting taken out here. Especially if he gets baited this hard against a Rubik who does not have lift, actually. I think Rubik's just dead. Yeah, Rubik's just dead. Yeah. Cam uses the ultimate. And the stomp does miss from Frosty Nevis, though. And they might be able to turn on Cam here. Kragel's walking in. He does have a stun, but he's not able to get close enough. He doesn't commit that sprint.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's able to get an arcane, though, so... I think that makes sprint permanent uptime. Yes, it does. What's going on here? Oh, that's an interesting effect. That looks weird on Brewmaster, man. The frickin'... The whirling death effect? Oh, he's actually getting gone on here. He does not have split for another 30 seconds. He might die here, yeah. Oh, the wand, Never does have another chains. Does he want to commit it, though? Is he able to get this kill? Oh, he's so close. There he goes. He's dead. Alright, yeah. Whirling Death against Strength Heroes is very good at making them not have health. So Never getting
Radiant's top
a kill
tower is under attack.
on his list. And that combined with a 57 CS means he is doing very well on farm. He is 2,100 gold away, or about 1,900 gold away from having his Bloodstone, and it's 9 minutes into the game. BG.Vitality are going to realize really quick here that they really need to shut this man down. But Kragel just walks in and stuns up Uxie. So, and they're not going to... They might try to bait out Never here. He's still... Uxie going straight for the Blink Dagger. How's Ember Spirit doing on items? He's just been kind of having a passive lane here. He's got 48 CS, so he's on par with Rhino on the enemy team, with Monkey King. He's level 7. And he has something on the courier. He has a bottle and Boots of Travel. So he went Boots of Travel first. Over Veil. So he just wants to farm as much as possible, it looks like, in this game, and just be mobile. I would guess that he's going for Veil next. Silencer looks like he's actually going to get a kill on Rubik here. Meanwhile, Cam... Oh, he's going to get turned on, it looks like. Oh, Rhino didn't... Alright, so Rhino didn't go for that last hit, and it looks like he's going to pay for it as he is going to get gone on. But Red Alert's out of mana. He's still chasing. I think that Rhino's faster. Oh, actually, Boots Travel. Oh, there we go. Alright, Fred walked in, and Earthshaker? Ooh, that... The Flame Guard there, saving his healing salve there. And Kragel tries to walk in, but gets last worded and has to leave. Meanwhile, Never is having stuff happen to him. Think about Timbersaw, right? Is Elder Titan against Timbersaw. Elder Titan is good because of magic resistance, but bad because Timbersaw has very low base armor. His base armor is 1. His armor right now is 1 plus 21. That green number doesn't get reduced by natural order. That's what it's called. I'm good at Dota. Meanwhile, Cam is just kind of going in on people. I think he's going to die here. No, he has a shrine. Alright, so he's just going to shrine up. As a smoke actually comes up, but gets instantly popped by Frosty Nevis. I don't know what they were thinking there.
Actually, they need to shrine up too on their own end. Looked like they kind of had a little skirmish. Nobody died though. So, the Riddler trying to make good use of these boots of travel. Did he go top? Where'd he go? Went to base. That makes sense. He had no mana. Did he put out his remnant? Oh, he did. He's back already over here. Damn, he's pretty good.
Tower is under attack.
Halfway decent Ember Spirit player here.
A soldier's fortune.
Good place. We have Medallion out on the Slardar. And we have Rhino getting gone on here pretty hard. He might die. Oh, the throwback on the Frosty Nevis. Oh, he still dies though. I was going to say, I was good getting the natural order off of him. But Inquisitor is going to pay for that with his life because he gets just ran down by a bear. Cam is going to go on to the next target too. Craigle is going to get Echo stomped up and he's just going to die.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The maxed Arcane Curse slow really helping Cam out there. Enabling him to just run at people. So he has phase and he's going for his own blink. The net worth, he is third. Timbersaw still has a very large amount of money though. He is 300 gold from his Bloodstone, which is very close. He probably doesn't. Might try to fight here though. Oh, Cam! Cam's getting ran by a monkey. Something's happening. Oh, Never's going on Frosty Nevis now though. And it looks like, oh, the two-man stomp is going to save his life. Frosty Nevis just freaking limping on out of there with his staple gun. What happened up here? Oh. Craigle died to an Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit does damage. He is going Veil. Okay, he's going the normal build. He just went Boots of Travel first because he was safe lane. That makes sense.
Coin for me.
This is going to be a pretty decent Bloodstone timing if I do say so.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fred's just going Force Staff because Force Staff is really good against Timbersaws and Slardars and monkeys. And against monkeys because of if you Force Staff him out of his ult goes away, which is really good. So Rhino actually opting for a going just 2 points in the stun. It's like pretty bad level 1. It's like less than Lightning Bolt, but 0.8 seconds looks like it's enough for him for now. He's taking more points than Tree Dance. He wants to get that damage out. As another fight gearing up in the mid lane, as it's all revolving around Cam and Rhino here, and them just man fighting each other and seeing who gets the better support. It looks like Rhino's going to get gone on here though, as he takes heavy damage, but Cam's going to get stunned up. As the global comes out, and yeah, Rhino gets incinerated by the Earth Splitter there. And Dr. Jekyll's actually going to get taken out as well, so 2 for 0 trade there, as the Brewmaster, it does rotate in and use his ultimate. Meanwhile, over here, Slardar is dying. More things, and they're just going to keep going. BG just realizing their window of opportunity is here, and they turn a 2 for 0 into a 5 for 0. Oh. Actually, is this an OS Frog? It might be an OS Frog. There's 1 kill for Never, 2 kills for Never. Is he out? He's out. What a player. Oh, man. Oh, good turn on Uxie here, but he's having an extremely long Arcane Curse here. So that's really good. He just got his Bloodstone, so if he died there, it would have been horrible. But he has 2 extra charges in his belt, and he's going for the Hood of Defiance. It looks like Timbersaw is having a pretty good game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So what was a 5 for 0 got turned into a 4 for 2. It was still a good fight. We can see. Actually, both teams gained a pretty good chunk of change that fight. Interesting. Oh, it's just because Timbersaw got lots of money and made up for... They barely lost any money. That's actually really good economy management from the side of... I'm not sorry. Oh, I gotta hide this because stuff's happening. Alright, so they're making a go onto Craigle here. And Never's gonna turn up and be like, yo, I'm Timbersaw, feel sad. And then gets the assist. Damn, tower sniping kills. It looks like he's just going to keep going. He doesn't care at all, but he's going to like let the last word proc. And the problem is that if he's not careful, he can really let the Arcane Curse timer rack up a lot. But he's gonna TP top. He's gonna look onto Rhino, or no, Rhino's gonna do that. Was Rhino gonna get out? He is. They just have so much kite for this boy. Big gets taken out, and the TP out is successful for Red Alert, luckily. So just a 1-for-1 trade there, but it is a Rubik dying for an Ursa. So Ursa, the much more valuable kill there, and it shows in their gold change. So there's still 3k ahead on the side of BG.Vitality. So Not Starry still have quite a ways to go. But Never on this Timbersaw there's 2 more Bloodstone charges. He's up to 16 now. You got the 1 bottom and you got the 1 top. And it looks like that BG are still looking to defend this tower. But Never just slides right on out. Rhino has Phase Aquila. He's getting at him. He has boots. Those are not his boots. Those are Rubik just got boots. That's a really sad life. He's also getting gone on by an Ursa right now. But he's gonna be a Grand Megas and just he might actually still die. Cam just Cam's backing off. Meanwhile, up here, Timbersaw is probably going ham. Yep. Oh, the Echo Slam, though. Oh, the magic damage, and Red Alert actually gets taken out there. Oh, the global. Oh, they keep using smokes at really weird times when they just pop instantly. But the Blink Dagger is out on Uxie now, so he's able to blink in and get that kill. But they're going to start getting gone on by Rhino here, and Rhino's going to get stunned up. Not able to get the ultimate off. And it looks like Dr. Jekyll's going to live as Never is back. Healed up and ready to party. And Fred is definitely dead. That's 17 Bloodstone charges, and he's going for a Lotus Orb, which is really good against Silencer. Actually, super duper mega good against Silencer. My bad. Cam gonna go for a kill here. Cam's gonna go for he gets lifted back. But the Earthshaker though, Dr. Jekyll making the plays. And now Inquisitor has Enraged. Now he can be a spooky bear of his own. But Cam? Is Cam just gone? He doesn't have a teleport, but he does have a blink. Not gonna use the blink, but he's gonna get found by a Slaughter. Oh, that was almost cool. He gives up the Enrage and takes Last Word instead. That's probably smart. And Kragel's going to keep going on this Ursa, but Never's here. And now the real fun begins as he's going to start cleaning up these heroes. Red Alert is actually going to get the kill and take the Invis. Did he take the Invis? He's not invisible. Who took the Invis rune? Nobody. It's denied? That was weird. Alright, so Nutsari just gonna shrine up after that fight.
Excellent.
I agree. That is excellent. Thank you, Monkey King. Rhino's farm, little bit less than excellent, but Never on his Timbersaw has about the same net worth as the next 2 heroes his team combined. So it's really going to be on Never to hold out this mid game while his where's he got money. It's looking like a solo core Timbersaw game while Monkey King gets items, which is fine. Red Alert, however, is a core of his own. He has Veil Boot to Travel now, and he's almost to his Blink Dagger, so he's got pretty good farm. Gonna take out this top tower. And it looks like Get Out. I don't think... Yeah, Dr. Jekyll can't get there in time, and he's just gonna remnant away to safety. Well, it looks like Cam is opting to go straight for the Ags after his Blink. There are a lot of stuns on the side of Not Sorry. I don't think that it purges Whirling Death, but it matters. Ursa's probably one of the heroes that matters least on because he's not a strength hero, despite having 3 strength gain. And he gets most of his damage from this spell, which is not affected by that. His agility levels. Just reduces his attack speed and his armor, I guess. But his agi is what, 45? So reduced by what is it? 15%? Yeah. So it's like 7-ish. That's like 1 armor and 7 attack speed that he loses. And he's just gonna take Roche. He's gotta be careful though. He's not got lifesteal. And he's actually just gonna get gone on. He doesn't have his Enrage anymore. But he does have his Haste Rune is now popped. And he's gonna get forced out of the pit. As they're starting to skirmish around here. They don't have or they do have Shrine Up. I thought somebody used that. And yeah, he does not have a Morbid. Nobody on his team is a Vlad. So he's just going to be sad and not be able to take Roshan because he has no health. Roshan is also a bear, and bears do lots of damage. And actually... Oh, if Brewmaster is going to go in here, is he going to use his... Oh, he actually is getting... Oh, he does get his ultimate off, though. And the Global comes out, too. At least he's going to go onto Inquisitor here with his splits. Meanwhile, Camp just casually takes Roshan in the middle of this shitstorm. And they lose a Rubik and the Aegis for that. So... Uxie really creating space there for his Ursa to take Roshan. That was good. But he does miss the blink stomp there. Looks like he's going... So, Brewmaster's going for the Vlads. So, Ursa next time around will not need... Will be able to take Roche on 1 try instead of 2. Which is generally the play. Okay, so he's got the Vlads. It's done. Needs his Ember Spirit to stop stealing the Courier from him. Ooh, he's got a blink. That's good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Got pretty decent farm, but this Timbersaw is just ridiculously out of control. He should disassemble his arcanes.
Radiant's
Grab himself a
bottom
Lotus
tower is
so he can
under
just get rid of this pesky arcane curse that's been making him sad. I mean, he has health regen, right?
Radiant structures
How much does arcane
are
curse do?
fortified.
Just like 22?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
38 damage per second is not a lot when you're a Timbersaw with 34 health regen. Yep, he did do that. So he did disassemble his arcane Lotus Orb. He is mega super duper
Radiant's
farmed.
bottom
Line Team
tower
Bloodstone
has
charges.
fallen.
Dr. Jekyll has... He didn't go for the Soul Ring Tranks build. He did go Mana Boots instead, even though he was offlane. Maybe that's still... I don't know, actually. I feel like Soul Ring Tranks is just so good on that hero. Because you like to roam a lot and try to find things, and that just lets you stay on the map forever. But he's going 4-staff now. Ideal. He almost has it too. He's actually got a lot of money. Okay. Not bad.
Dire's
She's got his
bottom
Vlads.
tower
Yeah,
is
he's going
under
Shiva's
attack.
next. Shiva's is good against Monkey King. And it's good to have armor when you're against Slaughter.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good to travel coming out for Never here. Fairly quickly. Oh, Dr. Jekyll's going on a couple heroes here, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm pretty sure he got gone on by the Brewmaster. Pause. Lag. Sorry, super. Experiencing some slideshow dotes. Not good. Okay, that's back. Quick little pause to... You gotta make sure Timbersaw can carry the game. You can't carry a game on slideshow Dota. It's not possible. But it looks like BG are gonna make a push onto this tier 2 here. And Ever's gonna try to have something to say about it. There was actually ridiculously large amounts of armor on this man. Doesn't even have... Oh, actually... Inquisitor just gets bursted by this Ursa. And Ursa's going on to the next point. Oh, man, Never's dead? He is. That's a big kill.
Under attack.
It looks like Kragel's gonna get taken out too, so that's a 4. Okay, so Timbersaw's back up, but that's a 4 for 1 fight. You gonna TP? No, he TP to the tier 3, so that's a 2k gold swing and a tower. And there's not much that Never can do about this. He got Giga Bursted by Ursa and Elder Titan's ultimate. And now he's back down to 12. All that work is now deleted. But he had like a 6-second respawn, so it's all worth it, I guess. Not really. He lost a lot of money. That was a 600 gold kill? Yeah. Pretty good.
Dire are scanning.
Dire are scanning. That's a voice line I didn't know existed. So Dire scanned, in case you were wondering. I sure was. What's Fred doing? Fred is getting a Rod of Atos. Fred has a Rod of Atos. It's just not being delivered to him yet. Got a pretty decent chunk of change himself. He's actually above the Earthshaker. Even though that Fred was a support and Dr. Jekyll was not.
Coin for
Yes.
me.
So he's 8 and 2. He's got 30 in steel. This is a Silencer is having a very good game actually. I have not noticed. Meanwhile, no blink yet on Kragel. He decided to go for a Solar Crest first. Just fine if your goal is not initiation. Especially since they have a Shaker. Thought I can just go for the... You wanted armor? Well, that's too bad. Now you don't have armor. And there goes the Aegis. And good timing for... Not sorry, because he's going to get 4-man ganked here. Right as his Aegis expires. That's really unfortunate for him. That's too bad. Oh, man. Not stand a chance. That was really unfortunate timing for him. He does have eggs now, though. He looks like he's going Desolator. So he just wants to shred this Timbersaw as quickly as possible. I think that's actually the play from him. Just build minus armor. Probably get a BKB after this. Just... And a Basher, maybe? I don't know. That's a lot of items he needs, though. Probably just a Basher. Just hit the Timbersaw a lot. Actually, he can't hit people if he gets lifted and then stunned again and then dead. So BKB's probably the play. I don't have items yet. Alright, he's got Echo Saber and Phase. And he's almost got a Shadow Blade, so that's good. He is at the carry position now, or the position 2 position of farm. Considering how this game's going, his team is 5k behind. But that's not a good... Actually, it doesn't matter at all because he has 3 base armor. But... So both teams just trying to farm up what they can right now. A Roshan... pretty... It's actually a... Actually, I don't know what the timer is. That's right. I knew that.
Haste.
Dr. Jekyll.
Soldiers.
I want to see Mr. Hyde. I want to see freaking evil zombie Earthshaker come out and just... Like, Earthshaker, but his totem is undying. That would be fun, I think. He has 4 staff now. He's going Yules? That's pretty okay. Yules is good to stop yourself from being touched by Silencer. Meanwhile, while I'm talking about random shit, there's a smoke happening. BG trying to find some sort of fake off, but I think that, not sorry, kind of, oh no, this Earthshaker, or this Timbersaw, oh no! I think he's dead. Yeah, that's not something you escape from, so that's a really good pick off for BG. And that's a 30-second respawn. He's down to 8 charges now, and they're going all out with the freaking chat wheel sounds, huh? That's neat. Did it.
Radiant's top tower.
Meanwhile, Rhino's trying to take a tier 2 tower off this, but I don't... Yeah, he's gonna get right on out of there, because Cam would have shredded him. He had stayed too long. But BG... Looking at this tier 2 mid... but all... I mean, it was only one person that died, right? And never had a Bloodstone, so now he's back. Baby rage. What's Rhino doing? Kind of being a monkey. This monkey.
Bold and sweet. Excellent.
So he's going for the Ags. So he wants to just have as much damage and control and burst as possible. That works. I think he might be might look towards the Shivas, because the more armor, the better against this Timbersaw, or the he is Timbersaw against the Ursa, rather. And especially plus armor, even more plus armor is good. I mean, Elder Titan's not doing anything to him anyway. What am I saying? Monkey King, on the other hand, has 10 base armor. Shadow Blade now. Don't know what he's going to be looking towards next. Maybe a Deso, maybe something other than Deso. He might be getting a Deso because he has Bloodstone. I don't know. Doesn't have a lot of items though on his hero. He's got halfway decent net worth.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But Cam is a Deso now, and he's going to be healing buildings with this Deso. One of Versus' biggest problems as a hero is that he kills a lot of heroes and then can't actually win the game because he's so bad at taking buildings. It's not even funny. But you get a Desolator, and that helps a lot. Also, having a team that takes buildings is generally what you do instead. But they're going to get split pushed by Rhino. The rat begins. And they can't go any farther than the tier 2. Not sorry, putting up a pretty formidable high ground defense. Earthshaker, Timbersaw. Yeah, they have good high ground defense, especially with the Monkey King ult coming out. Rhino might find... Oh, he... Yeah, barely in time. I don't know that... I didn't know that Rhino does anything to Red Alert anyway, but so they're looking towards this Roshan again. They want to utilize their Ursa advantage as much as possible. They need to be careful because between Slardar and Monkey King, the other team takes it very well too, and they have very good Roche fight with the Earthshaker and the Timber and the Monkey King ult and Slardar. Slardar didn't blink yet. It doesn't matter. They didn't know what was happening. I need to turn my shit down. There we go. That was very loud in my ears. Probably in your ears too. Timbersaw has his Ags. He kind of lost some of his fire though. He still has top of the net worth charts, but Ember Spirit is closing in on him. And he died 2 times, I believe. Oh, 3 times. Oh, he had a 1 death before, I think. But he got ganked here, and he died up here. And now his Bloodstone charge count is down to 8, and it used to be 19. I think. Yeah, I think it was either 19 or 20. It was a lot. But he's still doing well on hitting creeps. So he's got the Ags, he's going for the Octarine. Just wants to build as much damage and sustainability as possible. Meanwhile, Brewmaster is pretty close. He's about 1,300 gold away from his Shiva's Guard.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Well, Fred is going for big boy items, and Rubik has that spell. Well, Thunderclap.
Dire's middle tower has
No blink though. He had to go Ghost Scepter first because Ursa exists, which is a rough life to beat Rubikin. Looks like Ursa is going for a Bloodthorn now, which is very, very good against Timbersaw. But he's just gonna stand in this. He's gonna stand in another one. He's gonna get lifted. Is he dead? Oh, the Echo Slam too. And not sorry, just gonna go in on this. Cam's Aegis is gonna get popped. That's Aegis down. And Timbersaw is starting to do work here as Fred gets taken out. And now Cam is just getting hammered on by monkeys as he is gonna get slowed. And he has his ult again though, so Inquisitor might be a sacrifice here. But the lift comes out and Never's just gonna take him out. So that's a 2 deaths on him. Meanwhile, Red Alert is getting chased. He does have Blink Dagger though, and he is able to escape. So during that fight, Dr. Jekyll did die, but that's still... Oh, he got actually sniped there. By Rhino. So that's a really good fight. That's an amazingly good fight. How did they only get 750 gold there? Why are none of these other heroes showing up on my graph? It actually just showing the Monkey King kill on... No, okay, that's right. So the 5k lead or the 6k lead is now a 2k lead. That's all I know. There's your graph. So it'll update in a little bit, but that's going to start dipping down. So Never's got his Bloodstone charges back. He was at 8, now he's at 12. He was at 20. That's where he wants to be. He's going for the Boots of Travel back. He was going to go that earlier, but he went... He actually got Yules. He just picked up the Yules. He was going to go Octarine, but I think he realized that he actually needs 2 purges this game. And he needs Yules just to kite the Ursa, because Ursa... putting him Cam with Thesso, and he's going to have a Bloodthorn soon? Yeah. He really, really needs...
Gold for my forward.
This, and if Ursa goes Bloodthorn, and then Fred gets the eventual Aghanim Scepter, people are going to start hurting a lot. That does a lot of damage. We have eggs against people that are silenced. Alright, so BKB is the item here for Rhino. He just wants to keep his ult up as long as possible and not die. That's good. I'm pretty sure that the armor that you get from this spell... Monkey King grants bonus armor for the spell's duration. Soldiers do not receive Jingle Master Potion. So I still don't know if this armor goes to his teammates. I think it does. I'm not positive though. It says he grants bonus armor. Like he gives it to other people? I don't know. I don't play that here. Because I'm not a monkey. Alright. How is Edel Titan doing? He's got Solar Crest. Getting the Force Staff. Alright, Cam's getting items now. That's good. Oh. Rubik is living a sad life, man. Can't even go Blink Dagger. He's forced to go Drums. Force. Is that what he's going? Is that what this is? Rod of Atos. Yeah, playing support against Ursa is a rough life. Especially when Ursa goes Deso Eggs. It makes you sad. Oh my god. I can feel the pain from here, and I'm not even playing this game. BKB is completed though, for Rhino. That's a big help. And now he's going for his own Lotus. Lotus Orb counter silence are pretty hard. It's actually crazy. Because you just kind of press it, and then all the spells don't matter. But he's just going to get dusted up, and he's actually going to get gone on here by the entirety of BG. You're going to have to pop that 10-second BKB, but Cam gets 4-staffed and -2 indeed. He just gets picked off. So that's... I don't think BKBing does... I don't know. 10-second BKB is down. And so is Rhino. For 73 seconds, and he does not have buybacks. So that is... Might be a Lena Rax if not sorry can't pull something out of their ass. So, Ever just going to use his godly high ground defense to keep the wave. There is a Astral Spirit spell on Rubik. That still looks like Elder Titan. Why doesn't it look like Rubik? Rubik is miss-microing? Rubik is miss-microing. Rubik is probably dead. Alright, so that's going to initiate the fight. And Rubik... Oh, man, that's rough. Inquisitor... Oh, the Echo Slam comes out from Not Sorry to try to salvage this fight. But I don't know how much it can be salvaged, as Not Sorry's heroes are just dropping. Yeah, so that's a dieback from Inquisitor. And the only hero now with buyback after that fight is Dr. Jekyll. And I don't know how much an Earthshaker with that Echo Slam can do. So they're losing a lot of Rex. Little misplay from Inquisitor, microing the wrong unit, and it turns into a disaster. Now they're going to lose multiple lanes of Rax if Cam can get his butt over here and start hitting buildings with his item that hits buildings. Oh. He has lagged out. Timbersaw is still chopping the net worth charts. Never is still raking in the dough. It's just He didn't buy. He didn't have buyback. He didn't save for buyback, so now he can't do anything with it. But he's a buy open. I think they still lose this tier 3 though. One Orlando Rax. That's still a pretty significant loss. So they're gonna need to do some. The game just became way too hard. Right now, gonna try to throw out a desperation ult to get him off this tower, and Cam having some issues. So we're gonna see how. That is an angry look. Oh, I don't want to be in the tree. Whoops. Alright, so scrolling inwards and scrolling outwards makes you zoom out. That's intuitive. Thanks, Gaben. They don't know what's happening. If they disconnect here and they have to 4v5 and they lose because of that, that's going to be really, really unfortunate for them. It's all good. Alright, so they're going to wait it out. That's spooky. I'm going to get out. Press buttons. Button. Uxie has a Shiva's guard. That's good. Alright, we are paused. What can we... I'm going to restart. Ret start. They're going to ret start Dota. Alright, so we're going to wait while he ret starts his game. Alright, bad boy life. Barely more net worth than... Actually, Rubik is feeling very sad about his money. Poor boy. He's got his broke boy ghost scepter. His giga broke boy bracer. Alright. An intellectual. Can't. I mean, I can't. Wait, maybe if we could do this. If I go like this. Go like this. Look. Oh God. Oh hey, look, he's jumping. That's neat. He's got the mega loincloth though. He's gotta hide his big dongarino. Alright, we're back in the game. Hopefully Cam's fixed its issues.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So they didn't end up taking this. The pause combined with the ult from Rhino held them back, but they still lost a Rain of Rax here on Not Sorry.
Shrine has fallen.
And now they're taking out a shrine. So 10k gold swing, 10k gold lead for and that little gold swing that they experienced earlier right back up. And Not Sorry are right back where they started. So we're gonna see how is this going on timer. Very short, less than a minute. That's really good for BG.Vitality. I don't know what BG stands for. Actually, I care. Cam, actually not. Does he have a? No, he went for the Orchid and decided not to complete the Bloodthorn instantly, but recognizing that a BKB is a very good item against Timbersaw. He's gonna get that. If he gets BKB, they actually just can't do anything about him. Unless, is there any Bashers? Is there a Basher on this man? No, he's going Desolator now. He really needs to get a Basher. I know that it doesn't work on the ult anymore, but it's still really good when you're a melee hero with 300. Especially against somebody that has a BKB. And Abyssal Blade is just a good item to have. That's melee. And likes this. Earthshaker's getting his own Shiva's guard. I figured they would let... Yeah, okay, so Earthshaker and Timbersaw both have Shiva's queued up. So one of them is going to realize that they are making a mistake. Wonder when that's gonna be. Fred is farmed. He's got half of his scythe going for the big white item. So they do take Roshan on the side of BG.
Rune of invisibility.
So Ursa getting another Roshan, another Aegis. Ooks is trying to get an AC. Not a lot of farm on the map for him, though. Well, looks like Frosty Nevis decided to go back for Soul Ring after getting his 4-step. I don't know if he had that already. I don't think he did. Maybe he did. Maybe I'm just blind. That's a very, very real possibility of being completely honest. But Cam just gets... Oh, it was Brewmaster who got into stun. So Cam's going to go onto Craigle and get a free kill with the help of Global. And now he's going to go run at everybody else. But he gets Giga Bursted. Oh, man. And the Echo Slam comes out from Dr. Jekyll and takes out Elder Titan and Silencer at the back line. And now Cam's all alone here. He has BKB, but his Aegis is gone, and he has to fight all these heroes by himself. And once his BKB runs out, yeah, he's going to go back and hit the buildings, it looks like. So there is a buyback forced out from Rhino. But Fred and... Oh, I can't remember. Are dead. And Never's going to try to do something, but Cam is just man-fighting him, and he has to leave. He actually misses the Timber Trade, so he's like, fuck it, I'm going back in. And Cam is now getting kited. He does not have his BKB, and he is dead. So that's actually a 4 for 2. I don't think anybody bought back. 4 for 2 trade. And they didn't lose another lane of Rax, and it could be a 5 for 2, as Red Alert is very low on mana. This is Octarine. So he is going full spellcaster. He got the Maelstrom and he has an Octarine core now, but he is going to get out. So very good fight here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Why am I saying?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's okay. How do I turn those? That's cool. I can talk to you about that later, but I should really have the messages. Friends. They're off. Do I have to turn them off from Steam, too?
Never refuse gold given.
That's really annoying. Looks like I swore I had them off. Play Steam messages, whispers. There we go.
That should help.
Radiant's middle
That
tower is
should
under attack.
fix it. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. I'll talk to you about it later. Kind of in the middle of a very important meeting right now with the game of
Dire's
Dota 2
bottom shrine is
and
under
this
attack.
bear that's going mega ham bone on everybody's face. He is going back now for the
Dire's
Bloodthorn.
bottom shrine is under attack.
And this shrine never stood a chance. Is this guy actually okay? I was like, Craigle,
Dire's bottom shrine.
Young Gravy himself. He's making the plays. Oh man. Oh boy, Fred is getting close to that item. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure he has the money for it. Actually, absolutely positive he has the money for it. Right now. However... Let's go. Craigle. Trying to poke at him. Inquisitor is stealing Thunderclap again. And the Echo Slam happens and it does like no damage. And people are going to take lots of damage now. Oh man, the Elder Titan ultimate comes out and deals mega damage to this Timbersaw. He's dead, no buyback. And now Cam's just going to go in and clean up everybody now that Timbersaw's dead. There's not much they can do about him. Rhino's going to try, but he's going to get orchided up here. He does Shadow Blade out. Do they not have detection? Oh, but he reveals, and he might still die to... Oh, is Rhino out? He's out! Oh, man! Oh, he's going to walk by... Oh, My God. Oh, he's going back in. He's got no health.
Dire's middle
This
barracks
man.
are under attack.
Oh. That did damage. Alright, so there's going to be a 5-for-2 wipe. So they lose never. But they kill everybody. Alright, this fight recap thing is... Oh, there we go. No? Okay, that's not what the fight was. 5 people died on this team. So there's still a significant lead. Oh, they did take the tier 3 here, but they did not take any more racks. And the high ground defense of Not Sorry just really showing. Timbersaw did get taken out early there, but it's still pretty significant. Now they're going to look at this tier 2 tower. They're finally going to take this out. It's pretty low health. And there's no buyback on Ursa, and there's no buyback on Ember. They could still look onto this tier 3. Their first tier 3 of the game. But Rhino backed up, and there's not anything they can do. So Not Sorry hanging in there, man. God damn. Rhino have items yet? He's getting Hurricane Pike. Sure, man. Alright. So Timbersaw decided to go for the Shivas. So Ever has the Shivas. Earthshaker is also has the Shivas. They have 2 Shivas on their team. I don't know if they've realized this yet or if it's intentional. But they've got the double Shivas of hell.
For me.
They're gonna Shiva in hell. That's impressive. I wish I could do that. What's happening over here? Uxie is still trying to get his AC, man. There's nowhere for him to get money. Oh, man. Cam's just got all this money, though. He's closing in on this Bloodthorn, man. How many is that? Not a lot. Radiant are scanning. There's nothing over there, guys. Sorry. There's a ward there, and there's a ward up there. What do we got? We got 8 Bloodstone charges back on Never. He's still got lots of money, though. He wants this Octarine core. He's about 2/5 of the way. Oh, Red Alert has finished the Mjolnir and is now going for that sick 6th item Blade Mail to finish off his fully farmed set of items. Alright. Really hit those creeps. Look at him go. So, Spellcaster Ember is nice here because it gives them a really nice spread of damage. They got Ember to do lots of magic, and they have Ursa to do lots of physical. And they have Elder Titan to amplify both of those. They actually have so much damage on their team. But it doesn't matter when their Ursa gets kited out the ass, and then they lose a fight because Monkey King presses Q and does 1500 damage. Because he took every single offensive talent. This guy is an offensive boy. A massive bully. Look at this man. Look at this. He's just a monkey on a tree and he's bullying everybody. See the damage? That's actually insane. That's what, 325% crit with his Deso? He does a Basher now. Don't know why he still has this item queued up. He should go Abyssal Blade. I don't know. Maybe there's some like godly use for Hurricane Pike that I just am not capable of comprehending. That's probably what it is, honestly. That would make sense. They're smoking here. BG.Vitality really want to make something happen. They're really sick of losing these fights. They're like, yo, we killed the Timbersaw, and then they just lose the fight, and they don't know what's going on. So they want to find a pick-off. But Not Sorry are just holding up in their base, so they either know something's going on or they're too scared to try anything. Probably the latter. But, who knows, man. Brewmaster hits 25, shit gets real, by the way. 140 attack speed exists, also 2,000 health on your split. What do we got on Quiet Boy? He has his Scythe. Now he's going Refresher Orb. So he's got actually halfway decent amount of money considering he is a support in this game. Meanwhile, Elder Titan. I guess Elder Titan's the 5 here, because Elder Titan doesn't really need money. Especially because Ember goes Veil. Usually want to go Veil Solar on Elder Titan. But Ember went Veil. And then all you really need is Solar Crest, and then like Tranks, and maybe, and then everything else is luxury at that point, right? But Silencer just gets it. He has 44 intelligence. He's turning into a carry.
is what's happening right now. He actually does mad damage. What's happening to my headset? So if they can control this Timbersaw, and then they can just, like, not get Giga-kited afterwards, then they could have a good chance. Oh, you shouldn't have recalled that, friend. Oh, it doesn't... Chakram Recall doesn't proc that. That's good. No. More Thunderclaps have been stolen. I haven't seen him steal very many other spells. He's just having such a sad game. This is a sad Rubik game. He's just casting that, and then... Echo Slam from Dr. Jekyll, though, but he gets insta-globaled, and he uses the Force Staff to get out. But the Hex comes out onto Timbersaw here, and never has to use the Yules to not get insta-dead. Uses his Shiva's Guard. Is able to slow down Red Alert. Red Alert gets stunned up. But he's just going to go back in. He doesn't care that he's amped. And he blinks out. But he's going to get chased by Never here, along with the entire rest of their team. And, oh, he mistimed the stun. That's too bad. Meanwhile, over here, this fight's getting kind of split. Rhino is trying to go on everybody. Fred gets fissured up, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to kill that. Over here, though, he uses that stun instead on Rhino to kill everybody, and never gets a double kill. But the Elder Titan ultimate, there is fissure. Oh, man. Oh, the double Yules to dodge it? Oh, my God. But Cam's just running over everybody now, but the buybacks are coming out now. Never died, and he's buying back, but Rhino's dead with no buyback now. And so it's up to Never and Dr. Jekyll to hold this out, because there's 3 heroes dead with no buyback now. So they're definitely losing racks for that. Can Never do anything, or is he just dead? The Yule Scepter onto the Ursa. Oh, the reflected Atos. Alright, so they're not doing anything about this Rax, because Cam used up his BKB, and Never's just throwing out these Chakrams. But he gets hexed up again? Is he dead? He might die. I think he's going to get bursted here. But Cam, can he catch him? Oh, the Chakrams. Actually, he just killed Cam. But he is the only one left alive in the middle of 3. Can he kill them? Or he's going to get silenced up, and he has died with no buyback. I don't think that there's anything else they can do to win this game. None of the heroes have buyback. It's just going to be Inquisitor and... Can't remember that guy's name. Kragel. How did I forget Kragel? He's Kragel. He's Young Gravy himself. He can solo this, right? Is he actually going to do it? No, they definitely take Megas here, right? Yeah. No, this game is over. They're just going to take all the buildings. Not sorry, holding on to some hope here, as it looks like they are not GGing out quite yet. But their Ancient is dying. And Inquisitor is being very sad. That's a very sad Rubik life. Good game. That was a really good game. Not sorry, holding out there as long as they could, but eventually the sheer damage and damage amp from the side of BG.Vitality just was too much for them. That was crazy. That was a really good game. Not sorry, should be proud for how well they held. Their Timbersaw went giga ham. Alright, but that's a good gold lead. Fred on the silencer, man. Frederick the 7th. I wish I could be that cool. Alright, thank you everybody that watched for watching. I have to throw out the shameless plug here. Hold on. Alright, that was a good game of Dota, but it does end in a 2-0 for BG.Vitality. They shut them out. So that's 2 points for them in this group stage. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you tune in next time.